Hold up, I'll send you an invite there.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball. The distance, I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause her blame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number.
I get to you in 3 years from now.
Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers.
I mean, if that's what you want your name to be.
Whole team counted, that's a big number.
I gotta look for your name. Your name is the what?
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health.
No, I'm about to send it now. I just forgot what your username is.
Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell.
It's the boys 516. Okay.
Got another cell, he still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself.
Alright, I sent it to you.
I could get it by myself.
And you go to franchise and it'll be an invite.
Now let's take a minute.
And I'm about to join yours, Logan.
I'll go to Cloud or Conceit. No, I'm gonna go to Cloud.
The medallion, the skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell, keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the
Yeah, I'm joining it.
they can't get it by themselves.
Nah, don't be the Rams. The Rams are already taken. Be San Francisco. San Francisco is what you want to be. Yeah, you gotta be the San Francisco 49ers if you want to play. He said, if I'm gay and you just stop, that's how they're real sus. Ooh. Whoa, whoa. All you do was nah, weren't you the one the other day that was talking about I love long athletes? Yeah, San Francisco, because that's the one where you play all of us. You got Deshaun Watson? Okay.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun.
You gotta look at your team. You didn't get to do the draft with us.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
But you can, I mean, if you fast enough, you don't never get touched.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Sack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Here's Watson. This complete to Jones. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And he can't get
What do you mean, how?
He's taken down. It's John Simon with a sack.
Go to play game.
Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game.
Does it say play game?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now is it, because there's still time to make up for it. If things don't...
And that is caught. Touchdown,
Deebo Samuel.
Cardinals. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and
Madden is everything, man.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'll be going crazy.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he'll get it across midfield and down.
Why, because you played me too many times?
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5 now. Watson. Jones has it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That sack by Khalil.
Hey, at halftime you can quit, man.
Something special here on 3rd and long.
I'm just gonna let you know.
Sack, where's Watson having his arsenal? Watson now to throw, and he's gonna go down again.
No, I'm just letting him know. It's like I just need to.
His second sack of the afternoon. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Watson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Simon.
Because I play a QB contain. Every time you run outside the pocket, it's over with.
So their first
And I will say that Caleb
trailing, having given up points.
Caleb taught me that keep you contained.
Surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses
I mean, I know
this
some other stuff where I know how to slant the line, so I know which way the ball is running to. I know how to.
Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Off the play fake, Cousins. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Miko Hardman,
It's almost over.
his third
That's why I told you he
touchdown
could quit
now
at
on the
halftime.
year.
It's going to be
And
20
the
minutes.
Cardinals push further out in front. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Elijah, what you doing?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
What are you doing?
This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
7th grade. Well, he about to be 8th grade.
Touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have it.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game.
That's because you got to wait a week.
Speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, you gotta wait a week because I just added you to the thing while we're in the middle of a game.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The last catch,
Not like, yeah, thank you, not literally. I was like, this dude really out here.
Convert on 3rd and inches. Back to throw, Watson looking deep for Julio, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right.
You threw a high pass. There was no reason to throw a high pass.
4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution?
I mean, I would have picked it
of
off.
defense
But
right there. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
boy, you threw that. I was like, dang.
He felt like he needed
Yeah,
to make a play.
it's gonna be a good game, man.
Right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now on 4th down,
It'll be over
that pass
soon,
knocked
so.
away and incomplete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to John Ross.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! You know how to shoot the ball?
Set up shop at the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early.
What the heck? When you did it, I was like, what the heck?
Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Watson rolling to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Darren Lee in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. To try again after the sack. Watson airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down.
That's about to be over.
At this point, they could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Sliding out of the pocket.
It's not halftime
in the
yet.
hands of his tailback, Samuels.
There's 3 minutes left.
They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys there? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. On play action, Cousins. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. They go play action. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Third down here. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join Charles? The coach. The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from getting. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jeffrey Simmons brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins.
I'm trying to figure out why
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little. He's got it at the 15. A big play just before halftime.
Debo Samuel.
54 yards.
John. Whatever.
On 1st down, it's goal.
And then I have
down this time
John
at
Ross.
The 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4.
All right, so I mean, you can't quit at halftime if you want to.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now on the afternoon. And the Cardinals push.
There's 8 seconds left at halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling.
Why you slide?
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not.
Yeah, you definitely going to fumble. So, I mean, you can quit or you can keep playing. What you want to do?
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
All right, now I'm about to sit up.
With the lead, and they will get this football
I don't know. I'll let it go by quick.
This will be fielded
Start
at the
chewing
6.
clock.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Naeem Hines, his first carry. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, black.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Hines. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 now. Cousins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. This is Hines. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the run.
Now it's Hines. And he spins through. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Naeem Hines, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. And he is going to be taken.
Oh, now you want to quit. Gosh, man, I started nano blitzing. Now you want to quit.
I'm gonna hop on back on Madden.
Gosh, I was like, bro, it's 28-0. He faces you can go against Elijah, yeah.
So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Sit back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Say packing what he knew.
Where are you just gonna send the invite?
Yeah, I gotta go to the next week.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Yeah. I can play you in a regular game. They play in another game in the league. We don't play until week 9. Yeah, I'll send you a regular like Madden invite while they're playing. You got discs?